But Makhachev's, I'm going to tell you, somebody was telling me, who do you think's a better wrestler? Was it Makhachev or was it Khabib? And I think Makhachev is a better grappler, honestly.
This guy spent years hidden in the shadow of his older brother until he stepped into the light and became the best version of his protege.
It just shows the strength, but yet the technique that Islam has. And that is why he's probably the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in all of the sport.
He knows only 2 words: smash and domination.
Islam's fucking huge.
Yeah.
He's big, dude.
Yeah.
When I interview him in the cage afterwards, I'm always like, how?
Really?
How are you 155?
Yeah.
How?
You can't even imagine how good this guy is. I've prepared for you some incredible moments where the full essence of Makhachev unfolds. A force filled with hopelessness, pain, broken bones, and pure madness. I present to you a video, and after watching it, you'll truly understand what it's like to fight Islam Makhachev.
Congrats, Khabib. Yes, no. Very, very good. Champ, I'm good. My nose broke. Yeah. And my knee. Against the fence, he pulled me, and my knee slid. Maybe 3rd round. Everything good. Great. Better than good. My stepfather? Oh, yeah. Good guy. Good friend. You as well, man. You guys get home safe. Congrats, man. You guys are the best.
We all love Dustin Poirier for his incredible career and absolute fearlessness. It seems like the Diamond has no self-preservation instinct. He's fought almost every opponent in the last 15 years who has been in the top 5 of the lightweight division.
I love that dog, Dustin Poirier. He's a fucking fighter, you know what I mean? You know that he goes in and he fights till he dies.
When you're going against a guy in Dustin Poirier who has gone to hell, seen the devil, and go, he's not really a bad guy. It's actually not too bad. You might like it. It's enjoyable sometimes. This guy, he's done it against Max Holloway. He did it against Gaethje. He did it against Chandler. He did it against all these guys, and it's like, he knows that.
I'm gonna knock you out Saturday. Sleep. I'm gonna sleep slap you. You will sleep if you're not down. I'm gonna sleep slap you. You're gonna be diving for my legs, praying. You're gonna be diving for my legs. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't get in my face. Be respectful. Don't do this.
No, listen, one thing I want to brother, it's not in my country. You cannot say this.
I have respect for you, brother.
You don't say
But don't get in my face like this. We're gonna fight.
Every aspect of this matchup was beautiful. On one side, we have Dustin Poirier, a legend who needs no introduction, fighting to show his best performance of his career in one last attempt to become world champion. On the other, we have a completely unique fighter, marching over his opponents to carve his own legacy. This fight was a contender for Fight of the Year, and it lived up to every expectation. Neither fighter wanted to give an inch, and for 4 rounds we witnessed a true brawl. Islam controlled the fight, but Dustin did everything he could to keep up the competition. Poirier not only defended against takedowns, but also managed to slice open the champion's face. The Diamond strikes were incredibly powerful. The American even managed to push Makhachev back, forcing him into exchanges. Without a doubt, this fight was a clear demonstration of the unstoppable peak version of Dustin Poirier. But even that wasn't enough to secure him the victory.
You gotta be careful here. Oh, that's tight.
Islam Makhachev with a submission in round 5. The throne remains in Makhachev.
Islam teach him how to choke people. That's a great fight. I have very big respect for him.
Islam endured the pressure and locked in a submission in the final 5th round. Dustin fought like a true warrior with a champion's heart, but Islam is simply a different type of beast.
Man, before this, I don't have before this. This way. You can see all my face.
You're the champ, brother. Congrats on everything. You earned it. You earned it. Great fight. Congrats to you and your team.
You're the one of the best in the world. I very feel bad because you have retired, but you show all the world all the best for this MMA. All respect.
Fight with a heart, man. You know this. All good. Get home safe. Get home safe.
Islam immerses his opponents in a terrifying, chaotic reality where their fate is sealed. No matter how much resistance they put up, Makhachev will always do what he came to do.
But in jiu-jitsu, if you get a guy like Charles Oliveira, who's that good at jiu-jitsu, he could strangle a fucking heavyweight.
Yeah, sure.
And I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Could. Oh yeah, I've seen it. Guy who doesn't know jiu-jitsu and he's rolling, just doing jiu-jitsu with a guy like him, and he gets your back. Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is some of the best I've ever seen in MMA.
Charles do Bronx Oliveira, a man who's gathered millions of fans worldwide. After taking the throne from Khabib, he demolished absolutely all the top opposition, justifiably claiming the peak of the food chain. During his reign, it seemed like no one could stop Charles.
Oliveira. Gaethje in blue, Oliveira in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Charles landed a big right early.
Oh my goodness, Justin landed some big leg kicks to start. But Charles hurt him with a right hand already. Charles doesn't check. Oh, he hurt him again.
Oh, an uppercut after Gaethje knocks Oliveira down.
Oh my goodness, this is a war.
Beautiful combination for Gaethje.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
That left hook of Gaethje.
Yeah, I think that might have been a right hand that time. But it could.
Gaethje's leg kick now. He's
oh my
loading
goodness,
up.
Gaethje is loading up with that left hook.
Nice little uppercut from Oliveira.
Flying knee, guillotine attempt, right hand, front kick to the body, and here's that pressure from Oliveira. When he gets that pace going and lifts that left leg, he starts marching towards you.
This is crazy.
Absolutely nuts. Through half a round. Gaethje back to work on the leg kick, landed a right hand.
Oh!
Big knockdown with a right for Oliveira.
Oh my
now
God,
trying to transition to the back.
This is good.
Gaethje's out.
He can't let him take his back. Oh, he's got the choke.
He's got it fully locked in.
It's over.
Fully locked in. It's over.
Oliveira's under the chin.
Oh my goodness.
Switches up the grip.
He's gonna go to sleep.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is gonna do it.
This dude right
Who
here,
can
man.
stop Charles Oliveira? 11 in a row, and still the best lightweight on planet Earth.
Tremendous.
But little did we know, there were inevitable changes lurking in the shadows of Khabib Nurmagomedov all along.
When Islam first started come training, I mean, he was the only person that actually gave Khabib any trouble sparring. No one else would give Khabib any trouble sparring. He was the only one. He was the only one that would actually win rounds against Khabib. No one else could ever do that. No one else won a round against Khabib. He was the only one.
How long?
People finish him 7 times, but the UFC, some guys finish him 7 times.
Fighters
And
can't
this
grow
guy
to
champion.
Islam.
And this guy champion in my division. I'm very upset because
Islam respected Oliveira, but didn't acknowledge the genius of the Brazilian. He understood the difference in levels perfectly. While Charles was often called the best jiu-jitsu practitioner in the UFC, the Dagestani fighter had every intention of exposing do Bronx in front of the entire world.
Mixed martial arts at its finest. UFC 280 for 20% off today and tomorrow.
Oliveira takes him to the ground here. Now, Makhachev said he would take him down here. Not many people are willing to play this game with Charles Oliveira. Islam said he is not afraid. Islam stacking him. Got to make sure the hips are covered.
Charles Oliveira got his hand off the top of the octagon and now taken down.
Nice step through there by Makhachev.
Makhachev keeping that elbow on the chin of Oliveira. Now tries to posture up. Charles swivels a hip. Look to land an up kick. Investment doesn't even begin to describe it when it comes to Makhachev's career and his involvement. Oh, another nice stick there by Makhachev early round 2.
Don't allow Makhachev to get close.
Charles trying to get his own takedown.
And as the fight goes longer, Oliveira will gain confidence, but Makhachev is a good striker. I know he's not known for it, but he has tremendous stand-up skills. I think he's just aware of the takedowns coming in his direction.
I think Oliveira would... Oh! Knockdown from Makhachev!
He's got the arm triangle. Oh, this is
Islam Makhachev submits Charles Oliveira to win the title! Wow!
Many people now compare Makhachev and Poirier, but there is a colossal difference in grappling skills between them. When Ilya dropped Charles, El Matador didn't want to continue the fight on the ground. However, when Islam was able to take down the Brazilian monster, he immediately took advantage of the opportunity.
But Islam's choke must be otherworldly. Yeah. It must be otherworldly. The moment he's passing Charles's tapping, his squeeze has got to be off the charts. I talked to DC about it, and I said, hey man, I go, his squeeze must, he goes, oh, dope. I had him demonstrate a choke on me. Dude, when he grabbed a hold of me, I was like, oh, this guy's gonna choke me. And that's DC.
Now do you see the level of Islam? Winning a fight against him is almost impossible. Charles was the best jiu-jitsu artist in the promotion, yet he was still submitted. Makhachev outstruck Poirier, submitted Charles. But what would happen if he faced a more well-rounded fighter?
Volk, do you realize that in a Saturday night you will be fight with another Islam Makhachev? He will be stronger, he will be tougher than he was in Australia.
Why? Because, why?
Because he is in a better shape than in February.
Why, you're telling me that him rehydrating for 30-something hours isn't enough? He's going to be stronger with 40 hours? Is that really what we're relying on over here? You don't back your skills? I don't get it. I don't get it. I back my skills. That's the difference. I really don't get it.
I show everything.
You're going to show what?
Be patient, I show you.
Yeah, what's that?
I show you my power and everything Saturday night.
What could be worse than facing Alexander Volkanovski at the absolute peak of his career?
Go look at what Volkanovski is doing, whether it's his game plan, his work ethic, his strategy, because the guy shows up and just looks better every single time we fight, whether it's the trilogy with Max Holloway, whoever he's fighting, he shows out every single time. He's always in unbelievable shape, whether he's moving up a weight class or making that big cut to 145 pounds, he looks sensational. This was an epic challenge, an epic supposed step up in competition. After what I saw, I think he is going to go down as one of the greatest UFC fighters ever.
Alex the Great Volkanovski, the man who became the face of the featherweight division.
Volkanovski's in the black and gold. Main event's underway.
Gotta get back to the ground.
Rodriguez got to follow in. Right hand got through for Volkanovski, and has been a bloody night. Main event following fighter meeting. Big right for Volk. Martinez trying to close the distance. That would do it. And still, Alexander Volkanovski stops it.
After his first loss to Makhachev, Volkanovski made a powerful comeback, dominating Yair Rodriguez and proving that he was ready for another fight with Islam.
They were well-rounded enough, because you try to pressure him standing, he takes you down. If you try to, apply some jiu-jitsu, his wrestling's so good he doesn't allow you. So from what I've seen, they haven't been able to put pressure on him because they don't have enough skills, the well-roundedness required to do that.
Unknowingly, Islam ended the peak of the great champion's career, sending him into the most brutal knockout of his life.
Makhachev in the black and gold befitting a champion. Inside leg kick early for Makhachev.
I think the idea that he was going to finish Volkanovski made him start a little faster than he normally does.
In that first fight, that was the first shot.
Yeah, you heard Volk say, right away.
Volkanovski's defensive wrestling was a big factor in that first fight. Blood in there somewhere, guys.
Makhachev has landed some really good kicks this round.
Well, I suppose if any fighter could weaponize pace and cardio without a training camp, it would be Volkanovski, but that does figure to be a tough proposition. Oh! Kick from Makhachev! Huge moment in round one! That'll do it! And still, and with style points, Islam Makhachev is the man!
Later, Alex admitted that it was the first time he had ever lost consciousness from a blow, and that Makhachev was the toughest opponent he had ever faced in his career. This fight became a true embodiment of Islam's highest level. The sudden change of opponent just days before the event didn't faze the Dagestani fighter one bit.
So did Islam Makhachev, to be fair. He wasn't bothered who it was. He said, listen, I'm the champion. I'm here to fight the best. He went out there. He beat Moicano, who was on an absolute roll, destroyed Benoit Saint-Denis, and I thought he'd give him a good run. Well, it turns out Islam Makhachev is just that guy.
Islam represents the image of a reigning leader, always ready to face challengers of any scale. Just like Volkanovski, Moicano had nothing to lose, and he seemed incredibly dangerous. But that was merely a consequence, not the cause.
Islam Makhachev trying to move within one win of Anderson Silva's record 16 for most consecutive wins. Makhachev shoots. Moicano unable to defend.
Oh, he's got to be careful with the darts here. Oh, he's got it. He's got it, yep.
Sunk up.
That's tight, it's over.
That's it.
Yep.
There's the tap, and still Islam Makhachev, the most decorated lightweight champion of all time.
Wow.
And he points to the ground as if to say, my octagon, and you're right about that, the pound for pound king, Islam Makhachev.
I cannot fight with number 10 and give like some close fight or take some damage, you know. That's why I'm a best fighter in the world and I'm finishing first round.
Islam simply did what was expected of him. So, what is it like to fight Islam Makhachev? We assure you, just the thought of facing this guy shatters your mentality. Makhachev's opponents lose to him long before the fight begins. When analyzing his bouts, they simply can't find any weakness in this guy. They develop game plans trying to improve in every aspect, but still fail. Makhachev is a true beast who will break you, no matter how good you are, no matter what state your record, career, and achievements are in.